I can talk about how like I got pregnant by the ocean earlier, like this week.
Would it go up your butt?
Dude, so
There's no way, bro.
So there's a
I didn't even open up my notes tab yet.
Cool.
But I like.
We're
I
raw
like
dogging it.
Should we pour up?
Oh yeah, give me a little pour.
I've already got straight Patron.
No
You
sponsorship.
jumped straight to it.
Yeah.
No sponsorship, so I'm not.
You
gonna-
hiding the label.
Yeah, I'm hiding the label. You bastards.
It's a sweet Moscato. If you spill it,
Should I gulp into
Okay,
the
so
Just let me know.
to the mic?
do it right now.
All right, fuck.
Let me know when to stop.
Audio only listeners are so excited.
Let me know when to stop.
Oh my god! Stop.
Damn.
I was
Oh, sorry, I said a word.
And the spillage.
Oh, come on.
Restart the podcast.
Wow.
You know what?
Hold on.
This is some sweet Moscato. I know a bunch of wine connoisseurs are gonna be like, "Sweet Moscato, really?"
You have to like taste them and then he knows what he's doing.
God, I'm
and
a
the
genius.
spill.
Fuck you guys.
And the spill.
The spill is necessary though.
Is it?
Should we
Yes.
start with
Hold on.
a cheers to the wet slap at night?
Cheers to the wet slap at night.
Yeah, I like that.
Cheers.
I like that a lot.
Ding.
Oh. It's bad
So
luck.
what should I do
It's
with this?
bad luck not to drink.
Should I just like?
You can just wipe it. That's fine. It's bad luck not to drink after a cheers, brother.
Oh shit. Sorry.
So now you're gonna, I don't know.
Doom us all. I get canceled because of this podcast for that reason.
Wow, this is some good Moscato, dude.
Now we're all gonna
Wow.
get those text messages and our phones are gonna explode in the 21st century.
So, Mr. Zach, you've been up to a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I could say the same for you, Mr. Lincoln.
Thank you.
We've been doing a lot. Well, I mean, we can just not beat around the bush. I just came back from Hawaii literally today.
What's Hawaii? Is that a place?
Yeah, so it's actually Hawaii.
Is it really?
Oh.
Fucking you colonizer.
God.
But
Stop.
no, I'm kidding.
Mr.
So-
Lincoln.
Yeah, like the president. Just kidding.
Gabe.
All right, so yeah, Hawaii is cool. I went to the Big Island. I went for a week, and it was a little anniversary gift actually.
Oh.
So I saved some
gosh.
money up, and
That's dope.
we bought it back in July. And this was kind of before we found out on Twitter like maybe traveling to Hawaii isn't the best right now as far as overpopulation goes, or out of disrespect for COVID and all that stuff. But luckily, we were able to, you know, have our vaccinations up to date, and we went to Hawaii, and it was actually very nice. It was respectful. It's cool because like usually vacations, when you go on a vacation, you're kind of thinking about getting home. At least I am. Like, okay, I have
Yes.
these things to do, or these things I have to get done
Yes.
before I go on vacation. Because we went to Philly in February last year, around the same time actually, and it wasn't for as long, but I was thinking about those things. Right, I love the city. I loved the experience. It was cool being there for the first time in forever. But when we were like on Hawaii, it was like you really forgot about that. Maybe it's because we were there for a week and it was a little bit longer, but just when you go to Hawaii, it's a lot different than like here in Florida or like anywhere else, I would feel, because it's like it's island first almost. Like the roads are one way, like shops and stuff are on the sides of those roads. You have to go up and down like hills and mountains to get to where you need to go. Like nothing's 10 minutes away. Like it's a 35-minute, a 40-minute drive, and the speed limit is 35 or 45 miles an hour. Everyone respects it. Like it's like very relaxed. There's no rush to anything. It's like you can tell the respect that they have for the culture, and we follow the same thing.
That's dope. Yeah.
Does nature do something to you as well?
Dude, I don't know what it is, and honestly, getting back in Florida, like you can just, the heat in Florida, like heat in Florida, it sucks. Like that's a it's a cliche, but it's really true, because in Hawaii, like there's a constant breeze. Like the closer you get to the shores, like you can feel the wind, and that whole thing circulates to the entire island. But when you get here, it's like, especially inland where we're at, like South Orlando, like it's so flat.
Yeah.
So it's just a breath of fresh air every time we went somewhere, and no beach is the same. Like one beach like has like hills and grass and picnic tables and white sand. The other one has like rocks, and like there was one beach, it was called the Pepper Sands by the local that recommended it to us, because it's like little like black and white sand, and it was right by a cliff, and perfect.
Wow.
Yeah.
To backtrack, like you said, when you go on vacation, you're constantly thinking about, oh, I need to do this and I have to do this. I want to learn how to have a good break / vacation.
Dude, it's all about, and it's such easier said than done for me, because like you really just have to live in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Learning that the energy is not worth wasting on stuff that you're not even gonna be able to do at the moment. Like I had to do homework like on the vacation, and it didn't even feel like it was a big struggle, because Like we did everything we could in the day. Like we had a great routine, especially with being jet lagged. It actually helped on the way there because we were waking up early and going to bed late. No, waking up early, going to bed early. So we were like waking up at like 8. We were like eating a little bit of food at the Airbnb. We would go out to like coffee place. You would love Hawaii because there's like 14,000 different like local coffee places.
That's dope.
There's this place called Miranda's Coffee. It's like world renowned. Like it's.
Did you talk to people?
Yeah, and that's the coolest thing too about this vacation was like we were talking to people. Like they were recommending like bake shops to us and beaches and telling us about everything. We went to a luau. Like we bought like a luau at. We actually had to drive like 2 hours to like the Marriott Hotel. Like
dang, 2
Hawaii.
hours.
Yeah, but at the same time, like it was like an easy 2 hours because like you're talking throughout the entire thing. It's not like you're going 70 miles an hour.
Yeah,
like, it's more 2 hours just because of the speed limit, not because of the distance. If that makes sense.
So do you know why it's 35 miles an hour?
I think just because there's so much wildlife everywhere. Like literally everywhere we looked, there was like I'm not even kidding. Like Samara saw a goat in a tree. Like wild.
That's so lit.
We were on the beach.
Was
and
it Kobe
like
Bryant?
roosters.
What?
It might have been.
Wow.
Kobe Bryant
Might have
sitting in
been.
a tree in Hawaii, man.
You know what? That's the way to do it.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Man, we're really wet slab late at night, baby. Got the
We'll do
wine
another
talking.
cheers. We're counting cheers.
Ding.
This episode's sponsored by Lucy. Say it with me, Lucy. Look, we're all adults here, and I know some of us choose to use nicotine to relax, focus, or just unwind after a long day. Lucy is a modern oral nicotine company that makes nicotine gum, lozenges, and pouches for adults who are looking for the most responsible way to consume their nicotine. It's a new year. Why not start it out by switching to a new nicotine product that you can feel good about? Even my mom has switched over to Lucy. If you enjoy using nicotine, you should definitely check out Lucy's products at lucy.co. That's lucy.co and use promo code THEWETSLAP at checkout. And warning, this product contains nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical. Remember, if you're interested in a better way to use nicotine, visit lucy.co and be sure to use that promo code THEWETSLAP. Back to the program.
Cheer tally on these on
Here
the
you
screen.
go again. You didn't take a drink after
Yes,
the
I
cheers?
did.
Not after.
Yes,
you did it right before.
Oh, right before. Yeah.
I think that's bad luck. Somebody told me that once, and I'm gonna write.
I'm gonna look it up now because now it's like, dang.
Well, you're gonna have. You still have to drink your drink though, right?
I just drank it before the cheers. That's why I didn't take a sip.
Peer pressure, drink.
Yeah, keep drinking. We're gonna purposely
We
get
did
Kenneth
it.
drunk as hell.
I've been drunk all weekend, bro. Please don't do this to me.
I actually didn't drink that much, honestly.
Wow.
I think I was eating too much. You know, I just
Dude,
felt too bloated.
I
When
won't
you
go
go on
on.
vacation, you eat so, bro. I'm telling you, my family, we would go out to dinner. Like we got dinner plans, right? And before we go out to the dinner plans, they want to eat before the dinner plans. I'm like,
No, I can't.
bro, we're bloated from drinking.
I'm way too much.
If you guys want to eat triple than like a normal, no.
Yeah,
I just can't do it.
I won't go on cruises anymore.
Why?
I've never been.
Ice cream machines in all four corners.
Oh my god, that's
Soft
so-
serve,
That's a thing.
swirl, chocolate, and vanilla.
We should all
Waffle
go.
cones, regular cones, cups with lids, straws, spoons, spoons with the end that has the straw.
chocolate syrup.
Oh,
They
like
got
the
it.
McFlurry little things.
Did-
Wait, soft serve or
Mm-hmm.
what's the other thing?
They had yogurt too, frozen yogurt,
No, but you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
It's-
Soft serve or
or
goddamn.
foot scooped,
Motherfucking
wet slapped.
damn,
wet
bro.
slapped ice cream.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
the other
it's
side,
like
yeah.
it's Culver sells it, bro. They have a.
Okay, but we're soft serve people here.
I'm a soft serve person. Yeah, I like soft serve a lot.
Over the, you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I'd rather eat frozen yogurt, to be honest,
Yeah, it's healthier.
with some toppings and shit.
Frozen yogurt is good.
I'm I'm trying to be on a health bed, but not after this vacation. I'm actually going to Vegas too in like 2 weeks. So
Good luck.
Did you eat a lot of native food out there?
yeah, we actually, the luau was really cool because they had a bunch of like, they had wow, I'm drawing a blank on literally everything we ate. Well, we had like barbecue chicken, teriyaki steak. We had poi. We had poi.
What's poi?
That's like it's made from, I really hope I'm getting this right. It's from the taro plant. They like ground it up and it's like this like liquid.
Really?
type of- it's not that good on its own, but like they were telling us to have it with like our fish and stuff. And it was
That
pretty
sounds
good.
really good.
Like sweet potato, like purple sweet potato yams were really cool.
Is spam like a Hawaii thing?
There's a
it?
McDonald's that had spam.
Because
In
I
Puerto
went
Rico,
to
it's pretty big
Epcot.
too.
So us broke people, we go to Epcot to experience culture. You know what I'm saying? There was this thing, a little shop, and it had spam, pineapples, some sort of like secret sauce on it. And it was like Hawaiian.
No, it's great. I
Yeah, it
actually
was
don't.
good.
I'm not a big like pineapple on pizza guy, but everything that I had almost had pineapple in it this weekend. Like
Really?
one of my favorite things was two of my favorite things both had pineapple in it. Ironically enough, I went to this place called, I think it was Black Rock Pizza, and it honestly had CBC vibes, like here in downtown Claremont. Like it was like it had like really good pizza. We got like a barbecue pizza with pineapple on it, obviously, and they had like seltzers and ciders and like local beers and stuff, which is great. And then the other thing was a food truck, which was my first meal at Hawaii. It was actually a food truck that popped up at the coffee place, Marina's Coffee, which was our first visit when we got there. And it was like a pork belly sandwich with like with a roasted pineapple slice on top of it. It was so good. Mango habanero sauce.
That sounds really good. Yeah.
This podcast is turning into a mukbang real quick because
you should do a mukbang.
Oh, that'd be fire. Malik Brooken's podcast turned into, or it started as a mukbang. We talked about food for like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You guys know the dude that is like famous for the mukbangs? Like
dude, honestly, I hate mukbangs so much.
You know what I'm talking about though? Like the guy on he's like
there's that one guy
clips, like he's fat now, or he's got bigger.
He has
now.
like black hair, I think.
Yeah,
I think I've seen him.
Is he old?
No,
he's like mid-age.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Charlie D'Amelio.
Exactly, you're right. No, he apparently had like a YouTube video recently that I don't watch him or anything, but it popped in my feed for some reason, where he was like doing like third person like meta, like, oh, you're watching this because you're entertained by something and something. Like he had like a villain arc moment, like a Joker type, like explanation to the camera, and like he was using these big old boy words. I don't know what I don't know what it means.
Why are people listening to this podcast right now?
Because they're probably driving to school and they want to listen to some good conversation.
Food for thought. Interesting. How's the ultimate fantasy football or the?
I'm out of here. I'm leaving.
Ultimate. It's great. Fantasy football. Locker room.
Ultimate fantasy locker room podcast.
There's no football in there.
No.
It's just UFL. Well, there is football.
I was about to say there's no way there's no football.
We're talking
about a lot of football.
Yeah,
it's a football podcast.
I know you guys got some Giants fans on the podcast.
Yeah, there were 2 Giants fans, and now there's only 1 Giants fan.
Who's the characters on the pod? So who are each of these people, and why are they so amazing?
Yeah, so some of us are amazing. I'll start with the best one. Myself, I'm the rookie on the podcast. I'm the rookie on the podcast. So kind of what their tagline is. Well, actually, there's a new tagline that we came up with during the episode, which is great. But it's one former pro, a few veterans, and then a rookie. So I've taken over that rookie kind of not character, but like spot on the podcast, only because I've not rookie as far as like football knowledge goes, but as far as like being on the podcast goes, I like to
carry the bags,
pretend I'm there. Yeah. And then we've got Phil and Rocky. Rocky owns Chick-fil-A's in Claremont, if no one knows who he is. And if you probably don't know who he is, you probably live under a rock, but that's that. He owns I wouldn't say owns podcast, but like we use his studio and everything like that. And he's kind of the old fart of the podcast. That's his character role. Like I call him Elder Scrolls because he does this thing where, like, for example, we'll have a segment, right? Well, some of our segments are like pressing issues. We have like an ass of the week, class of the week, and he'll go, so who are we talking about now, guys? We're like, you have the slides. It sounded like a real question. Like, do you forget who we're talking about? Who else? We actually have a former NFL player on sometimes.
Really? Who is it? Who?
Anton Davis.
Tom Brady.
And Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Say it again.
We actually,
because I know him locally. What his name again? I didn't hear it.
Anton Davis.
And Tom
Brady. We actually went back. Me and Tom Brady went to school together, actually, in Michigan. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we had like
home
ec together.
Million views.
Yeah, it was great.
What did you think of Tom Brady when you went to school with him?
He was kind of cool, but he was always borrowing my homework.
Really?
He wasn't like a first person in the classroom, last person out kind of guy. Honestly, I think he learned a lot from me.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I said I called him Thomas because we're just close.
Yeah, that's the homie.
I was like, Thomas, you have to buckle down on your education. And then you have to grind your football because guess what? I think you can go far. And he's like, Zach, I think you're onto something.
You gave him his first pigskin too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You introduced him to it.
Wow, that's so dope, bro.
So we won't go into what type of pigskin it was, but it was
nice.
Michigan alums. We don't really.
Gotcha.
Don't really talk about.
I've never been to Michigan, so
yeah, me neither.
So you had me neither. Needle in the haystack. So you had a good vacation.
It was great.
It's dope,
cool.
bro.
You had a great vacation too, right?
I had a semi-good vacation, bro. It's the ending of it was just...
How long were you in an airport?
Bro, so my flight... So this is the thing, bro. When we got the flights, I was telling your parents this. When we got the flights, I was able to book the same flight that we were all like going to Puerto Rico together. But the flight back, I guess there was no seats, so I wasn't able to book that same flight back. So the goal was to like eventually, hopefully somebody cancels their flight so I could hop on that flight and pay like even a little bit.
That's a big if though.
Yeah. So we got to the airport and all day long I was looking at prices and stuff and I saw that there was a flight that was available. So I get to the airport, I see it and I'm like, you know what? Let me just book it. So I book it. It's the same exact flight, same flight number, same. It says everything is the same, bro. And then when I go to check in before we head to TSA, it says you have 24 hours to check in. So it was the same flight, but for tonight.
Weird. Oh.
Yeah.
Flights are weird, man. I don't like how you can book a flight and then it changes on you. Like it happened for Hawaii too for us.
Really?
Yeah, because we were supposed to go from, so this is on the way back. We were supposed to go from Hawaii to, I think it was Oahu. I think Honolulu. And then we were going to go to Atlanta, then MCO. But then about a week before we flew out, my girlfriend was like, hey, like, just check the flights. Like, we'll make sure we're all good. Because I booked it so long ago. I was like, okay. And then she's like, hey, like, how are we supposed to get to Honolulu? I'm like, we're supposed to go from, like, Hawaii, like, Kona to Honolulu. She's like, I don't see that portion of the flight there.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh,
moved?
I was like, it's probably there. Yeah, it moved. It, like, canceled on us. So I checked because
Jeez.
I got an email, like, 3
bro.
months before that, I got an email that I just never saw. Hey, like, haha, your flight's been changed. Like, it's canceled. Haha, loser. And then I never saw it. So basically, long story short, we had to call and we had to pay like $60 and
airlines are
terrible.
They will take your money, bro. Like that flight, it was $180 last minute, and then they wouldn't even give me a refund. They just give me a $60 credit, which I'll eventually use. But it's like,
yeah, but that's not even
damn, bro,
not even half of it, and it's a credit and still. But it sucks because like we were supposed to fly Hawaii. We're supposed to fly out of Hawaii around like I think 9 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning. Instead, we're flying out at 10 p.m.
Damn,
that was the closest thing.
Wow.
So we had to like return the rental. Luckily, I was able to return the rental car at like 4 p.m. So I had like a little bit more time with it, but we waited in the airport. And Kona is not like MCO. It's not like LAX. Like it's an outdoors airport.
Really?
Yep.
That's sick.
It's
wow.
It's like Hawaii. There's not skyscrapers. Like at least on Big Island. Like there's nothing like industrial about it. So we're waiting outside even before we can get our bags checked. We had to go through extra checks to make sure that we didn't bring any produce or like fruits, vegetables back with us. And
wow. They don't have just like a normal scanner that you would just put your bag through. That's it. That's how they have it in PR.
You have it, but it's like there's like a few different ones because there's one for like agriculture. There's one for like electronics. Like they check for like weapons and stuff. Bro. Yeah. So it was a process, but like luckily we were able to fly out. It's just like that blows because like your whole entire plan changes for the day. Yeah.
Yeah. Tyler Worrell knows that airport.
Yeah. Let's just.
I bet he does.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah,
happy birthday, Tyler.
Birthday?
Nah, it was like I don't know. I saw it on Instagram.
Gotcha.
Saw him the other like last week or something. So
thanks for the invite.
Happy birthday.
Appreciate it. Much love. How are the bottomless mimosas without me?
Nice.
We're gonna have bottomless in Las Vegas. We saw this buffet. It's like a 5-star Golden Corral, basically. Like it's like
a 5-star Golden Corral.
That sounds.
What would that be? Texas Day, Brazil,
something like that. It's got like lobster. It's got like your primo ribos and your nice steaks and bottomless mimosas and
this guy lives it up.
Did you guys know maggots turn into flies?
Yeah.
Why did I not know that, bro?
Yeah.
Somebody told me that. I said, what? Bro, maggots?
But once they turn into flies, their lifespan is like this, bro.
Are all flies once maggots, or do maggots just say "fuck it"? I'm gonna
I'm pretty sure they're all once maggots. Yeah, they evolve like Pokemons.
Dang. Well, I know one thing about flies I didn't know.
Yeah,
they got small lifespans, and you know 2 things now.
That's crazy. Do you guys have respect for puny life? I don't kill insects, bro. Can I be honest?
Yeah, I used to. But now it's like I appreciate life, like not just life, but like the life of other beings. I believe in reincarnation, low key, bro.
I think
you keep we're gonna one day.
I'm sorry.
I think it depends on the. Actually, go ahead. You're gonna say something, right?
I'm gonna slap the hell out of a fly now that I know they're maggots at one point.
That's messed up.
Like ugly insects, I'm not cool with, but like
I'll
like
smack a fly.
Looking insect,
I'll smack a fly.
Yeah, I think it depends on the bug. To be honest, with you. Because like. I did fuck up a bee on the trip. Like,
a bee?
Bro, they're like endangered or some shit like that.
I'm not proud of it, but it was either me or him.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get Hawaii's gonna hear this. Hawaii's a person.
Damn.
Yeah, right. Hawaii.
What did you say?
Yeah, he literally said on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, he's gonna make like robot bees or something, right?
Yeah.
What happened on Joe Rogan?
Ye was
You
talking
should
about
know.
bees, about saving bees,
Shout
how
out.
important it is and all that.
Why are you just pointing at Ye like he's here? Yeah, Ye was.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Ye, you
bro.
were talking about bees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the screen yet,
For our,
Pete Davidson, Kid Cudi, Ye, and Zachary Marin's little brother right there sitting, taking shots.
Is that sake or I'm so sorry if I butchered that guy?
No, you're
any of
right.
my
sake. Yeah.
yeah sake. Okay, cool. I love how
Is
they have
that-
the.
do you know what
Fiji
it
in here.
is? How do you know it is? It's
Yeah.
just a color.
I think it's the
Oh.
bottle.
Oh, I
No?
don't know if it's actually.
Oh, the bottle?
I'm just saying that's how it's.
So
That's
okay,
how it's
for me,
pronounced. That's what I was saying.
for me, it's the bottle and just the whole interior decor. It looks like a a nice little sushi.
They really have a
sushi
chilled.
spot.
Yeah, a sushi spot.
Yeah.
Dude, a chilled Fiji.
Yep.
Bro,
Water
they
bottle
have
too.
a Fiji
Leave it on
bottle.
glass.
Chilled.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. What is that? I wonder what that is.
They're laughing at the go get the gas clip right there.
Dude, that puts you on the map. I'm so proud of you.
That was crazy.
I'm
yeah.
so happy. I literally like being like, I mean, you can be called underground now, or like you were.
Yeah.
Like while you were underground, like I remember like being on the. This is actually the third time, 3-peat. You've had a few of those probably, right?
You're like LeBron
No.
James.
But better.
Oh,
I actually also
yeah.
knew LeBron in high school.
dude, no
Oh
way.
my gosh.
Didn't he go
In
to
Ohio.
Montverde? Didn't you go to Montverde too?
I went to a few schools.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
how I know
Right.
all these
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
But
What was Ohio like when you were out there?
Yeah.
well, I remember one day just beating LeBron like 21-0 on the court.
No way.
I think I lit a fire in him. Honestly, I told him
You
like,
introduced him to basketball.
Oh,
too,
wow.
right?
I did. Because, at first he was, just walking around Akron. I was like, hey, man, they're just going to
Yeah.
play basketball out there.
Dude, I feel like all these guys owe you royalties at this point.
Dude, they should come on UFL
What-
podcast.
Yeah,
they should.
And what's funny about that is LeBron, you told me, was like really into cornhole for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
And you said, hey, man, you got a great shot.
yeah.
Why don't you give this a shot? And you
Well,
gave him his first basketball.
To be
too.
totally honest with you, totally honest, no fictitiousness to it. He beat me at cornhole really bad, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. So I got him on a
dang.
new sport just entirely.
Hmm.
Wow.
I was like, I called him Braun because we were close. I was like, Braun.
Right.
I actually
Thomas,
started-
Braun.
Yeah. I was like, Braun, you gotta stop this cornhole shit. It's making me look bad. Like I can't be beating my own game.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. So
I thought I was good at cornhole until I moved to regulation.
there's actually regulation.
Regulation's pretty far.
I play
bro.
street cornhole, so I don't know. I don't know the rules to cornhole. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not even the counter when I play cornhole. I don't know about you guys. Like I'm just.
You
chucking
don't
them out.
count?
Like I have the other person count.
Oh, yeah. Man.
Oh, wow.
I'm that guy.
When I play pickup, I never keep score.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
There's always that one old man. 11, 12.
Yeah, he's like not even playing sometimes.
Low-key, they be lying. Because I'll keep track.
They do be
sometimes, and
lying.
I'm like,
They do be
what?
lying. That's for sure. And then like you,
man.
like you're like playing and you're like double taking. I'm like, is that the score? Is that the
Yeah.
score?
I hate it when like we're trying to add up score and like, everybody's like, oh, yeah, I got 2. No, I got 3. And then they're like, you got 1? I'll be like, oh, no, I didn't get 1.
I'm like,
I didn't get one.
Put you on
like,
the spot. Yeah,
yeah.
I can see.
Not this game. Oh, that was last game. I got 1. No,
Yeah, what?
Dang.
I get about
That
9
sounds
per
like
game.
me. Nah, bro. I haven't played pickup in a very long time.
Yeah. I usually
We
go
played
with
pickup
Carlos.
once.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually go with Carlos. I just don't have any hooping shoes, bro. So it's hard for
Me
me.
neither.
It's hard for me to just go hoop. And I mean, I think his leg has been messed up lately.
Yeah, I have a few friends that actually like have like feet problems, like with what's it
Ooh,
called?
I like feet, too.
SGA had this plantar fasciitis. Nurse.
Plantar.
Yeah.
Nurse.
Plantar.
It sounds like an
Nurse.
STD.
What is it?
That sounds about right.
Oh yeah.
Whatever he said.
Nursing major.
Plantar
Fasciitis. Gesundheit.
Just
linguini.
Linguini pastrami. Something like that. But yeah, but my friend has it, so I can't really play basketball.
Right now?
Yeah.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Did you say his initials?
No.
I thought, Did you say his name or his
SGA?
initials?
Yeah, I did hear it. I did hear SGA.
Shea Gillis Alexander. I actually didn't go to school with him.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
That's probably
no.
why he's not in the NBA.
We went to different.
He
Well-
is in the NBA, right?
Well, funny story.
No way he's in the NBA.
Yeah, well, I might not know him, but like he still works for the same like we know the same people. So
Mm.
it's like I was like, hey, give this guy a shot. He might do well for the Thunder, because I
Yeah.
actually know Chris Paul personally. So
Chris
when
Paul.
they were playing in the Thunder, they
That's dope.
I told Chris, I was like, because I know him, so I call him Chris. It's like, Chris, like, hey,
Right.
this guy SGA, like, he's pretty good. Like, he might be good. He's no cornhole player like me.
Mm.
Like, not even like a shred of an ounce as good
Yeah.
as a cornhole player, but give him a shot in the NBA, he might do well.
Let's start having a little. What did what did my friend call it in Iowa? He called it a darty, day parties. Get spike
Darty?
ball, get cornhole, and just get
So basically
drink.
college shit.
Spike ball
Yeah.
is intense.
spike ball
like
is
that.
intense, but I have failed
is-
to find a competitive 3.
That's why I'm dying to just get my own place. Like still, bro. I want to do shit like that.
You gotta.
Hang out with the homies, bro.
I got a few buddies. Shout out Jackson for being the most competitive spike ball player I know.
Mhm.
He'll
I've never
play.
played spike ball.
I was bullying a girl at my job
This is a
because
great
she was
story
on her
already.
phone, and I always make this joke. I'm like, "Oh, are you on hot schedules?" Because you're not allowed to be on your phone unless it's hot schedules, right? I mean, it's just a joke. I'll be like, "Oh, what you checking on hot schedules?" It's a bad joke, right?
She's on.
But then she goes,
she's
"My
on
cat."
WhatsApp.
Yeah, and she didn't listen to me, so I said it again, but I said it with more. You know what I'm saying?
More
It's like,
oomph.
"What are you on hot schedules?" Just joking around. She looks at me and she's like, "My cat just got diabetes." I'm like,
Oh
"You're
my
joking." I
gosh.
said, "What?" And then I looked, and the person said, "Hey, blah 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 was diagnosed with diabetes."
That's so fucked
And she said, if that cat ever acts up, she's gonna stop giving it its insulin.
Holy, this is
So-
layered. We should unpack that.
You can,
I didn't
We
know
should
cats
unpack
I
that.
don't know cats could get diabetes in the first
Me
place.
neither.
dude, you could easily blackmail somebody who has diabetes by taking their insulin.
That's so fucked up, bro.
Says, says,
What you want?
says the nurse practitioner. over here.
Yeah, bro. That's so messed up.
Is that go long?
I thought you were for the people, bro.
Oh man. Speaking
For
of
who?
No.
so what do you study for school? I just had a quick question.
What do I study for school?
Well, I know it's like
So I just learned how to do a wound vac. You want to know what a wound vac what a wound vac is?
Yeah.
sure.
I feel like
So
you're fucking with
basically,
us.
no.
Okay.
You cinnamon roll cut this sponge, right?
Okay.
And so say somebody has a bed sore that goes down to the spine. Say it's in the middle of the spine on the back, on the lower back.
Okay.
So you
I've
can
got
fit
the
your
picture.
fist in it, right?
Yeah.
So basically, you cinnamon roll cut the foam, and then you roll it inside, and then you bridge it over to the front of the body. You place this adhesive, and then
Okay.
you get the actual vacuum itself. You connect it. You connect all the sensors correctly, so it can tell you if it's sucking or not. You place it on the end of the sponge, and you only cut a little hole where the tape is empty, or where the tape, like where you can touch the sponge.
Yeah.
Mm.
You start the vacuum, and it sucks. It's a wound vac. It sucks all the
Like
stuff.
fluids and
Yeah,
stuff.
fluids.
From a wound.
Yeah, it's called subcutaneous fluid.
Oh, I thought you said womb
wound
first.
vac.
Okay, so wound. That's
No,
interesting.
brother.
I've never-
I'm a womb vac, brother.
Mm.
The wombs come all over me.
Okay.
Let's sleep at night.
It's hard to be a podcast host, man. What am I saying?
Honestly, that just sounded like a Grey's Anatomy episode.
It did. Yeah, it did for sure.
I'm on
Yeah.
a bender.
Painted a picture.
I was making a joke about that with my girlfriend because they have the stupidest episodes sometimes, but it's like so it like hooks you and it's annoying.
Mm.
Like someone will come in and they'll be like, "Oh, like I have this weird like eye twitch." Like oh, and they're like, okay, it's probably nothing. We'll just run some scans or something like that. It's like, oh, I can't smell, or I can't see the color purple anymore. It's like, oh, okay, and there's like, oh, sir, you have ass cancer. Like, I have to operate now. Clear OR2.
You just never
You
know.
guys see the House show? It's called House, and it's he's a doctor.
Oh,
It's called
yeah,
House.
Yeah. He's the older
Yeah,
guy.
he walks with a cane sometimes. I think
I know what you're talking about, but I've never.
he fucks
seen
all his patients.
it. Oh, is that?
Oh.
A patient walks in, he's fucking them.
That's like the thing.
Yeah.
Fun.
If it's a decent looking girl in the show, it's like,
It's like Grey's.
oh,
but
the
like,
tumor's benign, but I'm gonna be
I'll
a
fuck it up,
benign
you know?
inches in that thing. You know what I'm saying?
now the only way for us to. Oh, now, Mr. House, we have to have invasive surgery for this. Correct? No,
Invasive
I'm just gonna plow it out of you.
Bro, you gotta
Comes
try
out their
it.
nose. Like,
You want to get a little invasive?
That's so funny.
No, it's
Yeah.
terrible. Yeah, so Grey's has been fun recently. And we're kind of jumping between things, but I can talk about how like I got pregnant by the ocean earlier, like this week.
What did it go up your butt?
Dude, this so
There's no way,
so,
bro.
So there's a I really wish I remember what the beach was called. I think it was like MO''OL something. I don't really remember, but I think it started with an M, and it was about 2 hours away from where we were in Ocean View, which is like the bottom of Hawaii. And this is the beach that I was talking about earlier that has like, it had the layers to it. So I had like the grass and the picnic tables, and you like walk down and it had the beach and everything. And it
Wow.
was super nice. And these waves were massive. I don't know about you guys, but like anytime I see like huge ocean waves, like you turn into like a 6-year-old again. You
You
go,
Yeah.
run straight out.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, what were you going to say?
He can't swim.
I can swim.
Just not proficiently enough to stay above water.
So,
I just don't like
you,
it.
So you drown with style. It's like,
For
Yeah,
sure.
basically.
it's like Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz
when he falls
Lightyear.
with style, yeah. So I guess Brant can relate, but when I see like ocean waves, I like have to just go in like my people need me, and then like just jump in like head first or like just like crazy
into
like,
the wave.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Disregard like all like health for your body and just like
Right.
throw yourself into a wave. So like I was doing this, right? And I was like body surfing these waves and everything. My girlfriend's like laughing at me, probably not with me, but that's usually how it is in a relationship. And I saw this huge, like massive wave, and in my head I'm like, it's the big one. So instead of like, I thought I like jumped right in, right? But my girlfriend told me that when this wave happened, you can see all these other people like diving in to avoid it or like jumping at the right time to body surf. I'm just staring at it. So like the wave is like right here, and then all you see is like poof, and it crashes over me. And dude, I have never been more humbled. Like the ocean is a powerful force of nature.
Did it really
like,
push you under?
Dude, it threw me. Like I felt my body like fold, bro. I got like I threw like thrown in the sand. It bent me over, clapped my cheeks for a few minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Sent me without a plan B on my way, dude. I like 9 months later, I'm gonna be having ocean babies, dude. Like
I thought you were gonna say you had a wave enema.
a wave
like,
enema.
Yeah. Like some water got in your butt or something.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
thought so
Right.
too. I
What
thought
is
so
it?
too.
I thought you like
Enema is?
literally.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, enema. Enema is when you clean the butt with like water. People do coffee enemas.
Coffee enemas?
There's a guy who's addicted to coffee enemas. Friend of mine.
Is it like a caffeine
A
thing?
friend of yours, really?
Yeah.
Is it a caffeine? It's him. It's him.
It's
Coffee
definitely
enemas,
me.
bro.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
He doesn't drink.
Maybe it's me.
I drink coffee every. Have you guys ever been stung by a sea urchin?
No.
By
A sea urchin?
I've been
Yeah.
stung by jellyfish.
Dude, that shit hurts, bro. I was picking up a rock at the beach in PR,
Yeah.
and then like I pick it up, and I guess when I picked it up, there was a sea urchin right there, and it just fucking like stabbed the. I have like 3 different stabs here, bro.
Are they poisonous?
Yeah, so I had to pull out the biggest one that
Guys,
was
like,
up
right
here.
now.
Yeah.
I literally couldn't bend my finger. It was just like this, bro, for like
Oh.
2 days. But now, like, I still have some like here. I just gotta take them
I
out.
think like the first time I went to Cocoa Beach, like when we first moved to Florida, like forever ago, we went to Cocoa and the waves were massive. It was a great time. But I remember like there was a billion jellyfish like everywhere. And I stepped on one and had like piss on my own ankle. And I was like, this is what Florida is. Like,
Damn,
this is not a great start.
sounds
So-
terrible.
For some reason, when you said sea urchin, I was thinking sea merchant. I'm like, why is a guy that sells shit fucking
Seaweed here. bitch,
poisonous?
seaweed.
Are you talking about Outer Banks right now?
No, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude. Oh, you want me to bring it up?
Yeah, sure.
John B was a little bit tripping a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
What? Details? Question mark? Confused?
I'm gonna let you take it from here.
Thank you.
John B, get
Throw
your
the ball
John
over?
B out of my John B.
So
Alley-oop it.
basically, my friend, who will not be named. Actually, can you just bleep it so I can?
Yeah, I'll bleep it. I'll bleep it.
My friend,
Okay.
she met John B. So John B went to UCF.
Yes. Go Knights.
So I'm butchering this story. Hold on, I gotta restart. This is so funny, man.
Is this the same person that likes the coffee up their butt or no?
No, I
No,
wish.
she might like coffee. No, I'm kidding.
She probably does.
She probably does. Like
So
coffee.
I see her Snapchat story,
Try to
and John B is what? Try to what?
not say the name as much.
Who?
Try to bleep it like 30 times.
Oh my gosh!
I-
Drag and drop.
I have questions for both of you guys. Side note.
Okay.
Afterwards about
Okay,
editing
got
and
you.
stuff. So go.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry,
okay.
it made me think about it.
So I see my friend Snapchat story. It's John B drunk, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, what's up?" Yeah. And she's giggling. He's like saying some shit to her. And then the next Snapchat story is her or him and her. And then and the next
Who
and,
is in who?
and the next Snapchat story is him in her car, sitting in the back seat. John B.
Him and
sitting in the back seat.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for
Dude, I didn't even know about the story. This is for real?
Yeah, and he was saying, or she was like trying to teach him how to say Russian words, and he's sitting in the back like drunk, be like,
Yeah.
whatever Russian sounds like,
Yeah. Like
Slovakian.
I almost said 9, but it's German.
And I'm like, bro,
I don't know.
isn't
Russian words.
Madeline's what's her name?
Madeline Klein.
Klein.
Yeah,
Celine's
that's
different.
my wifey.
Madeline
It's not.
Klein. She is like, bro, like your man's is like,
Wait,
They're not together anymore.
who's Madeline Klein?
I'm pretty sure. Have you ever watched Outer Banks?
Yeah.
So it's like
No, that's the girl.
that's the girl.
that's
yeah.
the girl,
That's the
I
the blonde
You know
girl.
what's kind of unfortunate for me? Like I watched like the last few episodes of Outer Banks. Like I didn't watch. I don't know. I just didn't watch it like as it was coming out and like.
Dude, you're
I-
missing out. It's
I
a
picked-
great story.
I think I'm going to.
It's a great story.
Like once I have time, because my girlfriend was watching, I just like sat down and watched an episode with her. So I've like seen like
yeah,
I know who Topher is, but that's about it.
Topher is great.
Yeah.
John B. I don't know.
Come on the WhatsApp.
Relax.
Talk about what you did.
Relax, John B.
Come on, the wet slap.
Get your.
We saw it on my girl's Snapchat story. Relax. I'm just kidding. I really like John B.
You know,
he is a great guy.
He was at
UCF.
Yeah.
So was that the same night that he was at UCF? That was the same night.
Yeah, she was at UCF.
Was it the football game that he was at?
He went to a football game too.
Was he at a basketball game too? Am I tripping?
Maybe. Probably.
No, I saw Cole Anthony at UCF.
My boy Cole.
Yes, I did.
Did you dap him up?
Well, I see him all the time because we're close. Like,
Yeah,
I went
that's
to
what I
school-
figured.
went to school
Oh,
with
you
him.
went to school, Cole.
So like, I was in the nosebleeds at UCF in the bounce house, and I was like, "Hey, Cole." I was like, I call him Anthony actually because we're close.
That's so lit, bro.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So I was like, "Ant," and he's like, and he saw me like 4,000 people up, and I did our handshake like through the air.
That's so lit, bro.
I can't do it now because it's like
Yeah.
we're close. I don't want to
Yeah.
don't want to give it away. But yeah, so I saw Cole Anthony there. It was pretty cool.
Did you really though?
Yeah. No, actually,
Like, you grew up with him too, of course.
But no, he was there. It was pretty cool.
My mom, I went to a basketball game and my mom is obsessed with Cole Anthony. She loves the Magic. I think Cole Anthony's funny, so she likes anybody who's funny. And Cole Anthony
She must
was
hate you then.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to.
Oh, mom jokes. Cole Anthony was sitting there and she's like, Cole Anthony.
Yeah.
And he looked up and went,
Was that you? No way, that was you, bro.
Oh, please clip
I thought that was my stomach. I really thought
that's
that
called
was my stomach.
peristalsis, bro.
He went up and went.
Really?
That was perfect timing.
You ever seen that video of the turtle and it goes like,
Oh no!
I feel like that's what
I
exactly
can do
it
better.
sounded
I
like.
can do better.
Go.
Oh.
What?
That's how it does it.
No, the turtle?
I'm thinking of a different video.
Oh, okay. I was about to
thinking
say.
of the pufferfish. I'm
Oh.
yelling right now.
And I'm thinking of the peanut butter baby.
Oh, we were all thinking of three different things.
Yeah,
right?
3 different memes.
Do you know what I'm talking about though?
No, I haven't seen it.
It was on. Well, it wasn't from Tiny Meat Gang podcast, but like they brought it up a while ago. And there's a pufferfish, and they're like feeding it carrots, and they like shove the carrot like they like fucking choke the pufferfish. And he's like, oh, yeah, it's really
That's a human. That's a human noise.
it's really provocative. What were we talking about?
So
so provocative.
I like that word.
That's how the turtle does.
So my barber.
I
Come
don't
in.
know what that is.
there's a force here right now.
Yeah.
Someone's being reincarnated into that wine bottle or something right now.
Yeah.
My barber was telling me a story about how this person left a really bad review. So he left a bad review because he was being disrespectful towards my barber Miguel. And he's like, and then he sat back. He said one last thing. I can't remember what he said, but he said one thing that was like over the line. Miguel's like, I'm done cutting your hair. Get on up out my chair.
You have a half finished hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, I'm halfway through a haircut, man. You gotta finish my haircut. He's like, no, I don't. He's like, he's like, bro, you are my client. I don't gotta do shit.
Yeah.
So the owner of the shop, Ruben, he finished the haircut for him. So the guy left a review saying, oh, blah, blah, blah. He's super like horrible, blah, blah, blah.
He was bitching about it.
Yeah. And then he said, and then Ruben cut my hair like a man. So Miguel was like, how can I get this bad? He's like, this is my first bad review in a million fucking years.
Yeah.
Like I've been doing this for 15 years. Like, fuck you. Like, and then, so the app removed his response to the review, right?
Cool.
Miguel's response to the guy's review. And Miguel's like, how the fuck can I get out of this? How can I get out of this? He was looking through it. He read the whole message. So he messages the lady that's in charge of that shit. He was in cahoots with her. He's like, hey, in today's society, I'm kind of upset when he stated, quote unquote, Ruben finished my haircut like a man. I believe my gender has nothing to do with my barber skills.
Got him.
The girl messaged right away. She's like, I'm so sorry I was at lunch. She responded like 60 minutes later. She's like, I'm so sorry I was at lunch. I'm going to bring this up to my coordinator. We're going to take care of it right away.
Nice. Not a
This
boy.
man, Miguel is the most like
Drop the bomb.
Yeah.
Floridian grown man who doesn't give a fuck about any of that shit. And he's like, oh, got him, bro.
Got
Like,
your ass.
Dang.
I know what society's about nowadays. I'm like,
That's
One way or
really funny.
another, he got it done.
yeah.
I actually
Felt like I had to say that.
I got my beard like done professionally for the first time before we went on the trip.
Mm.
It was scared. I was scared. I was nervous.
Why?
I
They
don't
just
know.
line it up. Did they like trim it and stuff, or they just shaped it up?
They shaped me up a little bit, but
Mm.
I just want to like just a little bit more clean cut.
For sure.
But it was like I don't. It's
Was
like
it
a hair.
weird?
It's like a haircut. Like say like they do like the haircut bad, and they
Yeah.
cut too much off, and
Just wait till you guys start lining it up yourself, bro.
Bro,
it's a process.
I'm afraid that it's like not gonna go because like at my old job we weren't able to grow facial hair, and then they changed the policy, so I grew it out, and then before that I wasn't able to like we weren't able to grow facial hair at all, and like I was too young to do it.
Yeah.
Anyways, at that point,
So now you're in that phase.
I'm afraid that if it goes, it's gone. Like, I don't want to
don't
like
go
get rid of
back.
it.
No, I've had a few mishaps. Like a month ago, like I was trimming it up and I did too much and I had to shave
You
off the
shaved it
entire
off.
thing, dude.
Nah, I don't think I
Yeah.
can ever. Would you ever shave your beard?
No,
I have before, and I think I will again.
You really think so?
Yeah.
don't do it.
I don't think I'm gonna.
You look
ever.
so
Sometimes,
good, bro.
When you have a beard long enough, you low-key go like, I want to shave.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think I can ever. I did that with my hair actually. Last time I was on here, I was basically bald. I'm growing out.
Oh,
of
yeah,
it.
you were.
But I don't think I can ever shave.
No, I lose all respect and love for myself as soon as I do it.
As
What,
you
shave?
shave?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it
it's a
kind of-
humbling moment.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, isn't it like?
basically, yeah.
Isn't it almost like needed for the humility?
Yeah.
Just to like
Yeah.
get back to square one.
Like, brother,
I'm a
like-
piece of shit.
You ain't shit.
You getting too lit out here, bro.
No.
Can
Cut
I-
that beard.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Mm.
So you edit his stuff now, right?
Yeah.
So I have a question for you. So like, do you editing? Because like I used to watch a narrative, right? Like pretty frequently. And I used to like, record, edit, cut, all that stuff by myself.
Yeah, all the good stuff.
And it's like, one, it's time consuming as hell for the old system that I used to use through GarageBand.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to get started. It was time consuming. It wasn't hard. It's just time consuming. But like you, as the creator, the host, and then the editor, like you get to see the finished product, and while you're creating it, you know what you're
putting out.
making. Yes. So was it hard for you to adjust to not editing that stuff right away?
Yes.
Do you guys communicate?
Yes. It was hard for him because this is his
yeah.
baby, bro.
Yeah, of course. No,
Yeah.
I would be the exact same way.
Yeah.
But so it was hard.
It was so fucking hard.
It was
I
hard.
still can't hand over the clips to anybody.
Yeah. I remember the first week we sat down about it. We met coincidentally at the coffee shop and we were talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a week or 2 weeks later, I never hear from him. I'm like, you bastard. You blue balled me.
Wait. So you edit the actual.
I edit this, like the long form.
Got you.
And
you
then
still do clips.
He does the clips.
Okay, that's
and
a
I've been
good-
getting one clip a week.
That's
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
compromise. That's
Yeah.
a good happy medium. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. But I mean, it's been great, bro. Like we've been rolling with the punches. There's always at least one problem every episode,
Yeah.
but it's like we
is
learn
what it
as we go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It will probably take a while.
Yeah.
Well, from a consumer standpoint, I don't know which one is the clip you do, and I don't know. Like
Yeah.
it is
Right.
very like.
That's dope. We definitely have
fluid.
different editing styles though, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look back, honestly, we just kind of started doing where he does one clip. If you look back, you'll probably be like, if I gave you the 5 clips I posted, you'd
I
be
could
like,
probably
that one's
pick
kind
one.
of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Well, it's good because you had examples,
Yeah.
so
For sure.
So it's not hard to like fit the form and keep the same.
Exactly. And I've struggled a lot. Like I've worked with like other companies that are like startups. And it's hard to make content for it because it's like the owner can tell me a million things about the company, but it's like it's so hard to kind of like find the aesthetic for it. You know what I mean? But he had the blueprint for me already.
Yeah.
And then the other client that I work with right now, he had the blueprint already. So it's so much easier to like just pick up on that editing style, editing
Yeah.
pace, all that different
You
stuff.
just can't fuck like your job is to not fuck up like what they've done in the past.
Basically, yeah.
We
And make it better.
We exactly for UFL, like they had no social media like activity. Like when I first, like Rocky asked me if I wanted to be on an episode or two, and then he asked me if I wanted to co-host full time with them,
Mm.
and I said yeah, of course, because it was easier for me too, because I just take their edited YouTube video because Phil does the editing.
Okay.
So for what I used to have to do with What's a Narrative is I would download the MP3 file. I would have like my iPhone recording. I would then have to like stitch them on top of each other. I didn't have
The
Final
worst.
Cut Pro, so I didn't have an automated like. I had to line up each MP3 file with the mouths moving. So much time.
Dang.
I couldn't make clips like concise enough to where they actually got like good TikTok engagement, because after like 2 seconds they're gone.
Yeah.
So like I couldn't like I had to have longer like clips. But for this, like I can cut like wherever I need. I can like, it's so super easy. But they had somebody running their social media like probably about a year ago, and they were doing like more TikToks and stuff like that.
They were doing. They've
Yeah.
done some good numbers.
They've got some
I've
good
seen
ones,
it.
Yeah. They have one that had like 130K, where because they're older guys like doing TikTok.
There's
trends.
definitely
Yeah,
a demographic for that.
Yes.
1000%.
So like what I was doing then is that like, okay, I can't redo that stuff, so I'm just gonna like do what I do well, or at least what I think I did well, was make actual clips,
Yeah.
because that like gives people the sample and the taste test of like what the actual episode is about to
Yeah.
get them to go click. And then every once in a while I'll do I call it boomer humor. Like I'll get them to do a TikTok for me.
I like that a lot.
So it's
Boomer
like-
humor. That should be a whole segment. That's
I
dope.
sprinkle it in. Like I even put the hashtag in there. And actually our hashtag on TikTok just reached 200,000 views, which is exciting.
That's amazing,
So,
bro. You're killing that
yeah.
then.
I'm
dope.
looking forward to it. We need to get big on Instagram, but TikTok we're getting there, and we just hit 3,000 subscribers on YouTube too. So
Wow.
they just got monetized a little bit. It was either a few episodes after I got put on or a few episodes before I got put on. But yeah, so it's not a lot of money, obviously, because we just started. But it's not even, that's not what it's about either. We're just having fun.
Yes. One of my friends, old friend, came up to me that I used to work with, and he's like, bro, like, I see you're sponsored, and like, you're going to be making a hell of a lot of money and this stuff. And bro, it would be nice. It's nice to make money, and it's nice to make money from doing something like this. But I told him, I said, I want to do this every single week till I die.
Yeah, and
I want to be 75 recording episode 9083 in my personal journal. That way, like in 2203, where gender isn't a thing.
Okay, Joe.
They go, oh my God, this guy recorded an episode every fucking week of his entire life.
And that
there's
takes
a little
so
article
much.
about it, and there's a picture of me in gray and white. Why would I say that? It's fucking colored pictures already.
Stupid.
It's fucking me.
Black and white in newspaper.
I want my daughter to post me on the new social media. I don't have a daughter, by the way, but my future daughter to post me on social media.
I'll have an
Like,
ocean daughter in 9 months because of that wave, so you can just adopt it.
yeah, you're a
That's
little
lit.
water enema.
Yeah.
But I want her to post like pictures of me when I was young, like playing a sport or something. It's like, this is my dad.
Yeah.
And then it go like viral and be like, oh my God, your dad's so hot. Like, you
You
know those pictures girls post,
He just
and
wants
it's their
to be a
dad.
hot dad. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just want to be a hot dad.
Some girls
There's
post their
nothing
hot
wrong with
moms too. That's funny though. Like girls like will post their dads and like their moms, but guys can't do it because they'll just get clowned. Like if they have a hot mom and they
Isn't
post
that-
like a regular video with them.
Isn't it the Oedipus complex?
Is that a thing?
Say that again.
Wow.
Oedipus, it's like a story
It's
that
fire.
they probably told us in like English 2 in high school.
All right. Santa Claus.
Say, Grandpa.
Like what I was just talking about?
Well, it's kind of related to like basically like Oedipus either was the dude that wanted to like hook up with his mom because he didn't know who she was or didn't know.
It sounds
It's
like
right-
some Florida shit.
But yeah,
A concept of
The complex of emotions aroused in a young child, typically around the age of 4, by an unconscious sexual desire for the parent of the opposite sex and wish to exclude the parent of the same sex.
yeah. So it's like a son like loving their mom, but like just because they
Aw.
don't know any better or something like that. But there's a story apparently like it's either Greek or it's some
Right.
type of mythology to where like Oedipus like married his mother or something like that.
I think I
don't know.
remember when I realized my mom had boobs, and I was like a little kid, and I was like, well, my mom's a girl.
Yeah, I mean,
fruit.
yeah. So some
That's weird.
yeah.
People fear their wishes and desires and I can't read English.
Paradoxically
I'm so
desire
sorry.
what they fear. What the fuck?
Interesting.
I don't even remember how we got here.
Yeah. How the fuck did
That's
we
you
get
and
here?
Samara in Hawaii.
No, that's that ocean wave, bro. I
That shit
got-
is so dirty.
got the nightmares from that.
You're
ocean,
literally
bro.
traumatized, bro.
I literally because Samara was saying she was like, babe, because I had like a brain injury. I got into a car accident like a few years back.
Yep.
I've talked about it on here actually. If you want to check out for the viewers, I'll plug a little episode and get some more watches on there. But
Yeah.
like I can't really like the teacups at Disney, like I can't fuck with anymore. Like Space Mountain, I can't ride. Like
Right.
Dang,
zip
really?
lining gives me really bad migraines. Honestly, this flight kind of messed me up because it was a little bit longer too, like initially. But I throw that all away when it comes to big ocean waves, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, because Samara was like, "Be careful, like you know." what
She
you're
didn't
doing."
record that moment at all.
No,
that would have
she
been so
didn't.
funny, bro.
But like, I got up after that wave, and she was like, "You good?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "I think I'm just gonna go sit down." Like I got
The head
Yeah.
trauma that he had, there is a letter that he's not able to say, and it's actually a vowel, and it's A. He can't say A.
You're right.
For the rest of the podcast, don't say any word that has A in it. Okay. But that's okay. We're probably on like the last leg.
But I
He's fighting demons just to try.
How about whenever you do Wordle, you can't use the letter A anymore, and if it has an A in it, you're lost.
you want to know a crazy take?
Yeah,
I have never done Wordle before
that is a crazy take.
That is a
because my
pretty
friend
crazy
Josh
take.
just spoiled it. So I just
Yeah,
every
Baker
day?
spoils it in the chat all the time, bro. I can't hop in that shit.
Bro.
You know what there is though? That's called Squirtle, like SQUO, and it's guessing the Pokemon. from,
You see, I've never watched Pokemon enough.
That one's hard. I tried that. I saw a TikTok on that. I wanted to try it out, and that is hard because there's like 9,000 generations now.
Yeah, no, that's too much for me, my boy.
It's hard.
Yeah.
So,
do you guys have anything you want to add? This is a little boys only episode, by the way. This was kind of like this was an emergency episode.
Emergency button.
And it was beautiful.
Yeah, I was in the airport, and I didn't even wash my flight off yet. And then Brant was texting me and said, "Can you come over?" I said, "Depends for what." And he said something about a 3-way, and
that's after this.
Say less. I was already at the door.
Yeah. For sure.
That's juicy.
But I mean, I'm Gucci. I need to sleep, bro. Like my sleep is so fucked up.
Yeah, you haven't been sleeping.
I'm surprised I'm not like more jet lagged than I am, because
man, with all the traveling I've been doing back and forth,
it's such a struggle.
I've been working really hard recently, and opportunities are just like jumping at me, and just don't know what door to take at this point. I've met a couple great people. Yeah, Elon and
Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
big things ahead.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah. You're gonna do stickers? I know you want to do stickers.
Stickers?
A while ago,
Yeah, I'll make some stickers with your face.
Oh, bro. Wow, that's an
Buy now, 99 cents.
Not only 99 cents.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, they're free actually. Just order it. Just type in your address.
Link in bio.
All right, here's my address, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Follow UFL Podcast on Instagram.
Does anybody have the phone number 1111111?
Should we try it? I'll try it.
Go right now.
All right, let's try it.
It's gonna be like emergency services.
Damn, my phone has blown the fuck up.
You have a
Damn, I got so many messages, bro. God, she keeps messaging me, bro.
Bro. It's mom.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You have a case on there, bro?
No, I just got it.
You're playing with it.
Please check the number and dial again.
So no.
Or dial 611 for customer assistance.
Because
how much money do you think that they make just doing that voice? Like
probably a lot, bro.
Royalties.
They probably get royalties, yeah.
I would run advertisements on my voicemail and get paid for it.
I saw one thing that because you know how some people do like voicemails where it's like, yeah, oh cool,
fuck them.
Yeah,
that's me.
I had that for a while too until like I had a career. But I saw one thing on TikTok where they had they were calling, and then they were like, yeah, we're gonna go with somebody else. A little word of advice: change your fucking voicemail or something. It was something like that.
Yeah, my sister still has it like that. She's like, hello. Yeah.
I had mine timed up.
Call me back.
Well.
I'm like, bro.
Mine was perfect. Like it asked like a very specific question. It's like, oh wait, really? That's what happened? I'm not here right now.
Yeah, I've fallen for it multiple times with my friend Louis. I don't know why. Now I remember. Now it'll never happen again. But he goes, "Hey, what's up, man?" It sounds so real. Like he's in a public spot. Like you can hear people talking
I
to.
hate it.
Hey, what's up, man?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not here.
Yeah, this is a voicemail.
That's so green, bro.
You know what's worse?
I'd be so mad.
My little brother, he because I'm the oldest of 3, so the youngest one, his voicemail is quiet and he just screams at the top of his lungs. It's terrible.
He just screams.
It's got me a few times because he never picks up because he's always playing 2K or something. So like when he picks up, it's never like right away like hello. It's like let me like get this bucket real quick.
Hold on.
Yeah. Let me pay for my player real quick and have a 99 over. I always make fun of him for that.
Can I be honest?
I do that all the time.
I was playing 2K a lot over
pay to play.
Pay to play. I bought some VC.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, but
No
I was playing it a lot, and my Sarah was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm watching a basketball game," and I started watching a basketball game, and then later on, she's like, it sounds just like your 2K game." I'm like, "You are smart." Like my girl understands the difference between 2K and a regular game announcing.
I thought you were gonna play the prank of like pretending to watch the game you were playing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I'm sure there's people that have done that.
Yeah.
I could definitely get my mom on that. I could tell my mom anything, and she'll be like, "Oh, really?"
You know they have 2K on the Switch.
Yeah, I know. I played it.
Wow.
I played
Cheeks.
2K on its cheeks, but I played it on the Switch for a while because I didn't have an Xbox for the longest time.
Dang, the struggle.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Yeah, me neither,
Nothing.
bro. I'm just thinking about laying in bed
Here.
after this.
Yeah. Where can they find you?
Yeah, so Ultimate Fantasy Locker Room Podcast. YouTube is where we post all of our episodes, but please follow the Instagram if you give a fuck about me. That has all the stuff that we put our hard work into, and TikTok especially too has been doing very well. Those are both UFL podcasts, and there's exclusive content on both of them, so you're not following and getting the same things. So please,
that's
thank you.
dope. That's
What a
smart.
guy.
And of course, audio only, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yes. By the way, most of my listeners are on audio only.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Where can they find you?
Find me at Gvilty with a V, not with a U. So GVILTY.
There is
literally anything.
There's no you in guilty.
No, you and Gvilty. So yeah,
Us.
Instagram, TikTok, I post lifestyle videos, and Instagram, I post whatever my life is thrown at me. So
You can
Follow
find
me.
me at the Wet Slap.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, join the Wettineers.
This man has said something different every single time he said it.
Join the Juicy Boys.
The juicy boy, no.
That's gotta be something wrong.
Join
That's gotta be offensive.
I don't know.
Join
That has
the-
to be offensive.
join
My creative
the
brain is
slap
thinking.
lovers. Join the abusive
Slap
admirers.
lovers?
Did you hear what I said?
That's really what you want to say?
Join the abusive
Why don't you call them the
admirers.
slappers? I kind of like
That
that.
identity is not a joke, Zach.
Join the. No, I'm out of things.
Okay.
I'm out of things too.
Deuce.
Don't forget to get some Lucy.
Yeah.
Link in bio.
Yeah. I'm about to record that right now, actually. Will you guys stay in the same spot?
Yeah.
This is cut, by the way. Kenneth, play the outro.
Boom, boom, boom.
He knows the outro. You guys stay still. We're doing